The state of Maryland and the District of Columbia sued President Trump, accusing him of violating anti-corruption clauses in the Constitution. Margaret Brennan is at the White House.
Never in the history of this country have we had a president with these kinds of extensive business entanglements.
The Democratic Attorneys General of D.C. and Maryland, Carl Racine and Brian Frosch, accused President Trump of breaking a promise to separate his private business interests from his public duties.
It puts democracy at risk when the president is corruptible.
President Trump retained ownership of the Trump Organization through a trust managed by his sons. The lawsuit alleges the president is in violation of two anti-corruption provisions of the Constitution known as the emoluments clauses, because his position has enabled him to benefit personally from payments made to the company.
I deal with the Chinese all of the time. I do tremendous business. The largest bank in the world is in one of my buildings in Manhattan.
One example cited in the lawsuit is that the president's company still receives lease payments from a Chinese bank. To address such conflicts, the Trump Organization has said it will donate those profits from foreign entities to the U.S. Treasury.
Why is that not good enough? And do you have any evidence so far that there has actually been an influence on policy?
The point is that the appearance and the fact of his taking payments from foreign countries violates the Constitution.
The suit also claims that the U.S. government has granted Mr. Trump financial favors, such as allowing him to keep the lease on the old post office as the site of his Washington, D.C. hotel, even though the original contract, made when Mr. Trump was a private citizen, barred any elected official from remaining on the lease.
The suit was filed by two Democratic attorney generals. The lawyers driving the suit are an advocacy group with partisan ties.
White House spokesman Sean Spicer dismissed the legal filing as dirty politics.
I think we'll continue to move to dismiss this case in the normal course of business.
Now, while President Trump has declined to follow the tradition of publicly releasing his tax returns, the attorneys general will ask the court to demand their release in order to show the extent of his business interests, including any loans. Scott, this is the first lawsuit of its kind. Really no precedent to prejudge its outcome.
Margaret Brennan at the White House. Thanks.